Welcome to the Scene Snobs Podcast.
Still dancing to it. It's Monday, everybody, and we are the Scene Snobs. It's our last hurrah. Welcome to the show. Episode 421, Jokemania, the remake. Why? Because who the hell cares at this point? We're almost done.
Boom, boom. Last ride of the immortals, my friend. That's
right. And by immortal, yeah, you're definitely becoming an immortal. I'm going to just open up the gate with this one. Our little boy is all grossed up. Casey's all grossed up. He's house hunting right now. And it seems like he wants to take a house from a certain deity. He's going to wrestle it away.
In no way am I wresting this from the hands of the faith.
If you have to fight Jesus for it, will you do it?
Absolutely not. Because we all know that that's an ultimate game of rock, paper, scissors.
I feel like if you fight Jesus, though, you got to let him win.
No, that's why you can't fight him. It's not an option because there's no winning that. Oh, great. I beat up Jesus.
Oh, I don't need to win. I come to terms a long time ago. I don't need to win a fight to get into a fight. You should probably want to. Not all there in the head sometimes, but.
Nah, I definitely have no desire for that.
Like, I want to fight him and be friends with him afterwards. Does that make sense? Like, I want to eat fish and chips and.
Okay, so if you're talking about like you meet him at the pub and you go outside and have a scrap, and then at the end of it, he reaches down his hand because he obviously wins, and then he picks you up and he slaps you on the back and says, "All right, got it out of our system. Let's go have a drink."
Yes, that's the way it would go for us. But when you're trying to steal his house. Jesus is going to come out with a flying object and just like, oh my, and they're going to be, you have JR there, the real slobber knocker here.
It's going to be, for some reason in my mind, it's JR and then J.K. Simmons being like, oh, look at that one. He took a big shot there.
Boom, 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 boom. That's 100%. That's where it was going.
Yep.
So, a church, huh? And I saw the pictures.
So I'm looking at this, new step in life where I'm going to be purchasing a house. So I've started doing the shopping thing, which is really neat. Going through the steps, I always thought it was way more nerve-wracking. And then I did it and I'm like, that was it? Oh, okay. So now I'm at the find a house. So I've got a few things I'm going to go look at tomorrow, throughout the next couple of weeks. Just finding, kind of putting my feet on the ground and seeing what it looks like. Because pictures are one thing, you got to see what it's like. Yeah. During this travels, someone sent me a church, a full-on church, and thought it was funny. And I was like, that's hilarious. It's a church. It's the Holy Trinity Lutheran Church from 1943. Originally built in 1892, destroyed in 1942, rebuilt in 1943. So... beautiful place. Now, there's obviously a lot of variables in that. The price point is ridiculous.
100%.
So hopefully going to go see that in a little bit. But it's the idea of what can I do with the church? It's a huge space. It's massive.
I know what you can do with the church. I've seen horror movies.
See, that's the other thing, though. It's funny because we've created horror movies. The reason we love to be scared is because it's exciting, it's fun, it gets your blood pumping, and have so many options in your head of things that could happen in this beautiful fantasy world. So it's wonderful, but that's what it is. And I still very firmly kind of believe that I don't have to worry because at least at the very most, it's consecrated ground. So. That's what I'm working hard on. And, there will be some cleansing going on beforehand. So
you keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. Because I'll tell you what, I've heard that word a lot too. And these Christians get up to a lot of wars.
Well, there's this other thing that I'm worried about too, which is I kind of went through the Amityville horror steps of buying a house. Like, okay, is it too good a deal? Where is it located? What actually has happened in that town and in that place? Now, as one of the drawbacks, okay, it's a beautiful little historic town, right? And I don't know how in depth I want to get because I don't want anyone to try to snatch it out from under me. But it's a beautiful historic town.
Just tell them the name of it and where it is.
Not yet. Yeah, actually I did, but maybe
nobody
they won't
buy it, you jerk offs. There you go. I got
but it steps away from the Antietam battlefield.
Like, no one's buying your church, by the way.
Yeah, you don't
This
know
is
that.
a Casey thing. This is 100%. Like if I came to you and I said, dude, there's a church for sale, I might be able to get away with you thinking I'd buy it if I were single.
Yeah, fair.
But even then, you'd be like, you're not buying a church. And I'd be like, yeah, you're right, because I'm broke. But no, I'm just kidding. But Casey, well, I am broke, but no. But Casey, that's a Casey thing. Like if there are things that we all have, and I know, trust me, I know my things. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing.
No.
This is the quirk. It's like, who do you know who owns a church? God and Casey. That's it, like those two.
I mean, I've been an ordained minister for quite some time now. We're over 15 years. So I'm just saying, it's kind of fitting that the Reverend has his own church.
If it counts, then Dudist monk counts. And I don't know if I can do that.
Yes, you could be a Dudist monk, brother. At this point, the rules don't count, man. Didn't you read? Have you seen what's been going on?
No, it's a real church. I signed up for it when it opened up, like in 2011.
Universal Life Church. That's a real church, brother.
Oh, I did that too when I married my buddy. I did Universal Life Church and
that's for life, my dog. We are reverends together. Yes, sir.
Well, you marry people like regularly.
Yeah.
Oh my God! If you buy the church, you can rent it out for. Oh
yeah,
hey, you
buddy,
want that church feeling of a wedding? Come on down. None of the bullshit.
Look at all the options I have. All right. So let's break this down. I have the ability because it has a full sanctuary, full size with a pew, with an altar, with all kinds of, it's an organ. It's amazing. Oh, yeah. It's a full-on church. People, it's no joke. It's a church. Stone church, bell tower. I would have a bell tower. Let's not overlook the bell tower.
Okay, everybody, close your eyes real quick. Everybody watching and listening, just close your eyes before he continues. And picture a church. Yep, that's it.
There it is.
You got it.
Did you think mini Notre Dame? You're correct. Actually, no, it's more St. Anthony's. That's the one in New York, right?
Yeah. No, St. Patrick's.
St. Patrick's. Sorry, St. Patrick's. Yeah.
It is a much more miniature version of that.
Yeah, well, St. Patrick's has more the spires. This doesn't have a spire. It has more medieval, flat, classic Gothic.
This is more castle-ish.
Yeah, more castle-y, which is why I love it, of course, because I can put archers up there. So as far as defending,
dude,
bro.
Although I've seen Saving Private Ryan. We all know it.
I didn't think about that. Okay. All right. Against tanks, I'm gonna have to seriously reconsider the structural advantages.
I feel like though that tank thing was moving real slow.
He had a chance.
You had a chance to run.
He had a chance.
He was gonna hit the tower. You could have run.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, his spotter sucked.
You can sit there and complain all we want, but you're buying a church. No,
I'm going to buy a church, man. Well, so here's the other thing I can do with this church. So this huge sanctuary, I'm thinking about things. I can set up an indoor-outdoor area. There's no yard to it. So I would put AstroTurf down because I would want to protect the carpet. Like, I'd make sure that I ran dehumidifiers all the time and kept it mildly climate controlled. I wouldn't worry about hot and cold. I'd let the temperature be what it was because that's a whole area. And I'm not going to afford trying to heat and cool that nightmare. That's like, I've set up a few fans, dehumidifiers, call it a day. But lay some AstroTurf and then set it up like a mini Joe Bob Briggs setup with a TV outside. And just that way it's my outside area, right? Then
so wait, in the front of the church you're going to do that? You're going to put like patio set right in the front of the church? Yeah. That would be hell. I don't know where is guy going to get pissed?
No, because he'll be like, cool, someone's just hanging out in my church. I'll bring people when we hang out. That's our hangout spot. If, the kids want to have do outdoor stuff, we just lay them out there and do an indoor-outdoor thing with sleeping bags. And then I have the big projector for the stars and stuff. Yeah, man.
I'm interested. I want to hear more.
That's what I'm saying. And that's easy to roll up and put away. So that way when I have let's say I have maybe a blade night. Blade club, because I could lean in hard with the vampire people. I could have an Anne Rice crowd that comes out, but then I can also have the blade and the
not if it's consecrated. There's certain rules you got to follow.
Well, they're not real vampires, but what I would do is have
where I'm not talking about the vampire lore.
But I would set up LEDs all up there to just be neon purple, so that way it's Queen of the Damned nightclub kind of vibe going, right? So
Yeah.
I could cater to so many different groups and have an awesome space. Man, OnlyFans models who want to do crazy shoots up there, go nuts. Like that could be a ton of fun.
Yeah. Well, there's
The rental possibilities, man. And all that would just fund the stuff I'm doing downstairs to make all the livable space.
Casey, you're making a lot of sense, but I don't know if it's good sense. There's a lot of
No, it's definitely not. I'm talking myself into this daily. Like the
I don't know
moment,
if I should. I don't know if
it.
I should. Am I a good friend to talk you into this? Should I be like, hey, you should own a church? I don't know.
River gets to grow up in a church. She would get to hang out and have her own room and her own part and like live there. Like, and I really hope that would help dispel some of the horror and the fear around it, Just from scary movies is what I mean. The
it's
real one is
100%
really scary.
haunted.
The real church is terrifying.
There's 100% chance it's haunted. When that church was originally built, there was a cemetery somewhere. And those houses are built on it, and like everything's coming in.
The Antietam, the bloodiest battle in all the Civil War. It's not like
boom, there you go.
That's away.
You're good. You're gonna die of monsters.
But it's such a beautiful little town. Like, here's my thing. This is what I think is gonna happen. I'm playing it out in my head. I'm gonna go there. I'm going to have this amazing experience walking it. Like, I'll walk everything. I'll go there, get the tour. It'll be beautiful. It'll be updated enough that it all is up to code. Everything's good. Just got to roll with it. And the problem is it's the historical society. So there's certain maintenance expectation to be maintained. Totally fair. That's probably what it all is going to break down to. However, in my mind, when I walk out of that front door being let out, there's going to be some old lady out there smoking a cigarette going, "Oh, someone looking to buy the church, huh? Never thought I'd see that go."
Yeah, you want to find out what happened in 1943 when they rebuilt it.
I need to know what happened to this church because, look, I'm not saying it obviously wasn't during the Civil War times. That was the 1860s. However,
yeah, the 40s was a bang up time, though.
That's what I'm saying is as long as there weren't a whole lot of hate crimes is what I'm leaning towards. Like, really hoping there wasn't some sort of bad juju around it or a certain group that happened to occupy that particular area. Sharpsburg, Maryland, I don't know a ton about it. I hope it's very, I hope there were just a ton of lesbians there. It was just
I'm going to guess
town.
There's a lot of red hats hanging up in some people's closets.
Oh, man. But it's such a cool little cute town, too. And, it is so historic, which is, of course, my thing. So I'm like, this would be amazing to be at this point in history and to have a piece of that history that I maintain historically, but turn into a freaking incredible living place. Like the way people turn missile silos into something amazing. I could turn a church into this awesome place where all groups of people can gather and have different events. I would put so many punk rock shows on in there. Are you kidding?
I think you have to check and make sure that you have the ability to be able to do that.
Man, absolutely. Because it would just be like having, it would be it's my church band. It's my church band, bro.
Oh my God, you should start a late night show in the church.
Dude, that would be amazing. Late nights in the pews.
Oh my God. Our first guest tonight is Jesus. Always spot open for him.
So I got his bro plate just hanging ready for him. When he comes in, he's got all the needs.
Somehow you get Brad Pitt to come on the show and you're like, "Hey Brad, how you Nope. Move over. That's Jesus.
You're over here, Brad. That's Jesus.
Go sit by Andy Richter because he's still
Jesus. No, Jesus is my right-hand man. All right. You're always to the left.
Oh, Jesus has my back. I hope so. I hope if you buy a church, you better hope Jesus has your back.
I mean, Jesus is just all right with me, so I think we'll be fine.
What's the worst thing you can do in a church? Like you.
Me personally?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to harm anything or anyone, so I don't know. I guess.
You should become
what
a
is
serial
the worst thing I could do?
Become
accidentally light it on fire?
Don't do that. That's too
much. That's like the worst thing I could do.
That's the worst thing you can think of to do it accidentally light on fire.
Well, I'm not going to accidentally masturbate in the confessional. That's going to be purposeful.
Can I house sit for
Of course.
Like, how many times can I tug it in a day?
Here's the thing. You don't even have to house sit. You can level sit. You're just going to be up handling the top level.
Nobody come in a confessional booth for about 10 to 15 minutes. Walking out with a cigarette in the mouth.
And that's the thing. After like 5 or 6 years, it builds up enough equity, everything that I put into it, making it a really cool, livable space, that then taking money out against that and trying to buy another place that then becomes a money generating place. So that way I can live somewhere else and have that be an Airbnb, rent it out all the time, have it be big events. You can make some serious money off that.
You should do an escape room, but in a church.
Oh my God.
But the trick is nobody ever escapes.
you always wind up in the bell tower, but it's too late. Like, and then the bell rings and everyone's ears bleed.
The only people who can actually like hear you up there is me masturbating. Like, I'm only here for the day. Leave me alone. I gotta get out of here. Can you show us the way out? No, that's
no, not right now.
I have to put my dog costume back on and go lay in the corner.
But that's the really amazing thing about having that is I can also fight Venom. If the symbiote suit ever shows up, bro, I've got a bell tower. Spidey, I'll give you my address.
Okay, out of the long list of shit we have, the long list of shit to beat movie villains, you win. You got Venom.
I went Venom. I did.
There's so much shit that doesn't exist anymore. Like, you got all of the Catholic shit and the Protestant shit covered.
Mm-hmm.
And Venom.
Venom. That's what I'm saying, man. I literally can defend against all of them. And, slow moving zombies with a bell tower, I'm covered for a long time.
You should keep the Bible in the bathroom all the time.
Oh, always.
Reading material for everyone.
Yep.
Just be like, read this.
Oh, you know what I would do actually in every bathroom? I would just have an entire section of every single holy book. You want the Quran, the Rig Veda, the Bhagavad Gita. Let's go.
All 3 of them, or whatever, however many there are, books. All those books. And then have like a little carousel of porn. Right next to it. Yep. Like, and hard stuff. Like the old ones that you had to like hunt down, or the ones that had the 900 number ads. Like, oh my God. I just had a flashback to so many. Like, what? Scamp.
Right?
Yeah, you remember Scamp. You know how I found out about Scamp?
Mm-hmm.
We were at my parents' house when they bought it. We were demoing the basement. And so we were ripping down like the sheetrock and the stuff like that. And a whole pile of magazines came out of the stuff. That came out of the top. One of them was Scamp. I remember that. Awesome. Dude, I don't know. I should have done that. I should have continued that tradition and just hid porn in every place I've ever been.
Absolutely, you should.
I should just bring like 3 or 4 porn magazines, and then like legit, if I have the time, cut a hole in the sheetrock, pop them in there, pop that top back on, repaint. You're good to go. I'm doing it in your church,
buddy. Yep.
1000%.
Oh, there'll be so many places in the church. In fact, there's like these cool little doors in the back in the rectory where the reverend would go get ready and prepare themselves and like get clothed and everything. It's a little like 9x9 room back there. Oh, yeah. So I'm like, that would be an awesome place to have an office. There's another one that has 2 beautiful stained glass videos or stained glass windows in that nice little room. I was like, that would be a brilliant studio. Imagine having that as my backdrop.
The best would be if the sun never shined on that side.
Never.
She got those stained glass windows. It's just Mary looking sad all the time. No sunlight. Cheer you up. Oh no. God, you're gonna have your road to Damascus moment when you get to that church. You'll be like,
yeah,
oh, God, I'm starting a religion.
It's gonna be incredible. I can't wait. I love the idea of it.
It's gonna be called Kaga. It's gonna be Casey. That's it. That's all I have.
I have to work out the rest.
I have to work on the rest of the. Doesn't roll off the tongue. He's gonna make the church great again.
Make the church great again, baby.
That weird Maca.
Makaga.
Makaga.
Well,
no, we're taking the Casey part out.
It's McGaw. It's the McGaw. It's the McGaw plan.
McGaw plan.
Well,
there you go.
Let me tell you about the McGaw. Well, the McGaw is a great lesson and a way to learn the way you find yourself right with all the lords and all the ladies and all the land is by making yourself right first. Welcome to Mecca.
Listen, don't make fun of the most religious people.
Not at all. But by doing that,
What? That was in an Israeli accent?
I'm channeling those Irish strongmen.
Oh, Irish. I always get those mixed up.
Yeah, it's the other eye.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought had some real roots to the Holy Land. You're gonna buy.
Wow, did you just invoke roots, LeVar Burton?
No, don't go down that road. We don't need to go down that way. Let's reel that one back in and make fun of other people.
So church. I'm going to buy a church. That's the takeaway here is I have so many things I could do with a church. To raise my kid in a historic place like that would be awesome.
It's on brand for you, Case. I'll tell you that much.
And let's be honest here. Like the goth girls would just flock. Like you feel like it's instant, right?
Do they exist anymore once you're in your 40s?
I think they've been in hibernation, waiting for me to own a church.
So what do you think happen here? You're going to dress like a youth minister, no. And I'm just talking about how you dress,
dude. Okay. Here's the thing: when I'm at home or when I'm out and about to the world, yes, I will dress like a youth minister. When I'm home, I will dress like a fucking vampire from what was the movie?
Go ahead, take a pick. Stewart? Any vampire
Kristen
you have
Stewart.
to
No, come on. Breaking Dawn, Twilight. I'll wear something like Michael Shannon, God, I'm having a terrible day.
You're having a terrible day with the Twilight movies. What's wrong with you?
I'm dying with it. The Twilight stuff is killing me, man.
I don't even know who you're talking about. You said Michael. You mean Robert Pattinson?
No, screw that. I'm going to dress like Tom Cruise from Anne Rice's Interview with the Vampire. That's the way I will be walking around my house.
That is so
100% like Lestat. In fact, Lestat in every version. In Queen of the Damned, I'll have like some crazy black trench coat.
You could just go shirtless. That'll be fine.
Exactly. Okay. Mesh shirt, maybe have a saxophone and a fake ponytail that I just pop in every once in a while.
That's not going to work. Maybe for
I can do whatever I want. I'm in a church.
But you're dressing as a vampire in the church.
Which is why it's hilarious.
It feels a little off-brand for them.
Dude, I can pull a Christopher Lee, no problem.
I think you should just keep dressing like a youth minister and like hitting on goth girls and be like, I own a church.
Just randomly, hey, have you ever had that issue with your bell tower when, oh, you don't own a bell tower? Oh, well, I do. Would you be interested to see one?
Dude, how does that come up in conversation?
You just say it.
Oh, I have a bell tower. What? Yeah, I'd like to go up there and do my shooting. Oh boy. Whoop. I don't even know what we're talking about.
What?
Fucking bell towers and shit. You can't believe you might own a bell tower at some point.
I might some point in my life own a bell tower in the not so distant future.
Can we go up there and reenact that Buffy scene?
Oh, we can do everything. We will do every single bell tower scene ever.
I want to yell at you and just be like, you have problems? We all got problems. We're all going through something. That's the most scathing takedown. Like, I don't know what's going on in these kids' heads and these people's heads that are doing these school shootings. And I'm not making light of that.
No.
But ever since she did that, remember that episode got pulled?
Yeah.
Because after Columbine, that was a big deal.
It's a big deal. And it's a great episode. It's phenomenal.
It is a great episode.
Buffy's breakdown in the end, when she just tears Jonathan apart, but also like in a really, it's more of an understanding way. It's not even kind. It's just like, no, we're all doing this. Fucking get over it. And you haven't had anyone tell you that, but we're all going through it.
Yeah.
We all have stuff.
You think it's just you? I loved that aspect of it because it was very in your face moment that you don't, normally it's not. It's like kid gloves. Like, oh no, we got to do this. We got to do it. And I get why. Mm-hmm. But for her, because she has that power, so she could stop him real fast. Yep. And when she did, it was just like, but the only thing that never worked for me is at the end when he's like, oh, I was going to use this on myself. And it's like, it's a rifle.
It's a rifle.
You're in a
idiot.
fucking bell tower, and it's a rifle. You liar.
And you're one of the smartest kids in this whole school that they allude to constantly. And you're telling me, come on.
Come on. Oh God, but you're gonna own a bell tower. And
I'm going to own a bell tower, which I will be very nonviolent with and very pleasant with, because that'll be such a cool spot. Like, I found these awesome candles that smell like leather.
Church.
And essentially, yeah. So I'm going to have like tons of cool candles everywhere. It's going to be beautiful smelling and just a beautiful space. I'm so excited at the prospect of having a church with a Book Nook bell tower.
The Christmas parties alone.
Oh, dude. They'll be insane. With that kitchen, I could cook for hundreds of people.
You should make mac and cheese.
That's all I make.
Should be the Home Alone special. Remember, he makes the mac and cheese before he's got to get into the fight.
Yep.
That's it. You come to my Christmas party. You either bring something or you're eating mac and cheese.
That's what you get.
It's just a big metal bowl of mac and cheese.
It's a huge, oversized version.
There you go. What does it have to do? We're gonna call it Jesus and cheese. Or mac and Jesus or something. I don't know. Whichever sounds better.
Nah. I think we can keep it out of it.
No. He'll be the crackers.
Oh, that's. Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying. Blood of my blood.
Blood of my blood. Yeah, right. There's always wine.
There's always wine. Well, if you ever run out.
Wine and grape juice.
I know you're going to try it too. I know you're going to just like, oh man, we're out of wine. See like a bottle of Deer Park and you're like, no? Okay. Well, whatever.
How blessed are we?
Come on, Jesus. What would you do with Jesus's powers for 24 hours?
What, with Jesus' powers?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'd go through every single children's ward and just heal all the kids that were sick.
Ooh, good one.
100%.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking. Now it is.
Going to college campuses, like hanging out, like just keeping parties
Chris
going.
Angeling it. You know, just like, hey, you want to see me walk on water? Dude, you're just so much better than mine. And that was so genuine too. You were like, oh, I'm just going to go through it. Like, listen, you can say most people be like, you're full of shit. But that came so quickly. It's like, hey, yeah, that like, I'm not detouring. I'm going to do this. Yeah. 100% agree with you now that I heard it. But I did not agree with it in the first place because I was like, oh man, watch this. I'm going to throw a fish at him. Who threw that fish? I don't know. Do I look like I have fish?
But I just keep making fish up here. Fish heaven.
Juggling them.
Juggling fish and be like, look, I'm up to 20. Oh, meanwhile, I'm in a children's ward. Like,
how are you juggling 20 albacore? I don't know.
Yeah, but if I seriously had that power, I would have to speed run it because I couldn't get involved in people's stories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because
you got to run right through it.
I don't want them to know who I am. I want them to know nothing about me because I don't want them to be like, oh, it's miracles in someone's name. I don't want any of that crap. So completely anonymous. And it's got to be fast because I want to get as many as possible. So it's like, and if I get bogged down, you know me, I love people's stories. I would genuinely want to listen and learn what they've gone through, and just to see them happy and excited to be, free of whatever disease they've been battling. But nah, I don't have time for that. It's tap, 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 tap. It's go, man.
You're just throwing cards out, and it's just all they say is like Jesus was here. Give him the credit. That's it.
No, it'd be. I would throw him fortune cookie stuff.
Dude, then you got to run up to some bad people's houses and give them the cancer. And be like,
no.
Here, you got to balance it. You got to balance it for every life.
Non-transferable. Non-transferable.
Has to be. You're not a very good deity if you don't have balance.
Then ducks. Then the ducks get it.
Fuck you. Ducks are awesome.
Nope.
I hate you.
I know some angry ducks. Okay.
I know some angry geese. How about you go after them?
Geese. All right. I'll trade it up and I'll go geese.
You leave them ducks alone.
Yeah. Geese on golf courses are the guys I'm going after.
I ever tell you about the time I got attacked by a geese?
Yeah.
when it flew into my car.
Yep.
It was the worst. It was so scary. And you know what the worst part was? I was like, he's a dad. I don't want to die. Because he's just trying to protect his little ones.
Yeah, exactly. I remember a buddy of mine, swinging at one at a golf course and with a club, and it wraps he wraps his neck around it and just starts going at him and was chasing him, flapping, balking. We were just running. I was in the cart pretty quick because I was pretty far away. So I got in and he had to drive by, jump on the cart, and I was just the gooses are all honking his way towards us. I was like, dude, don't ever mess with geese. Just don't do it.
You just bailed on your friend. What kind of Jesus are you?
Oh, I didn't say I was a good one.
I guess he bailed on his friends too. Sort of. Kind of. A little bit. He came back 3 days later, but
I mean, a little bit. I mean, his friend, had to turn first up.
Dude, you want to know what's so fucked up about that story, though? Is when I was a kid in Catholic school, nonetheless. There's so many holes in all these stories. And when you're a movie fan, you're like, I don't want holes. I want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
They don't like that. They don't like that. The penguins and priests, they don't like that. It was more about okay, one, you go from 12 to 30. That's it.
Right.
What happened? You're like, what's going on here? Did he perfect his carpentry? What happened? But anyway, you get down to it and you watch it and you listening to all that crap about gets taken, all that stuff. And we know the deal. And when I say crap, it's just because I can't think of the right word. But
I get it.
It's and not because of Jesus, but because of the Romans and all that. So the holes for me where it always hit, and I was just like, what is happening right now?
Right.
Is all of it. Every bit of it, the entirety of the story from beginning to end. How does it make sense? Make it make sense for me right now, Casey. You're a man of God with a church. This is your initiation into your cult.
What we know of them is because King Herod was going after the babies and killing all the children that were born at that time. They had to flee, and when they fled, there were many stories written that were their own personal diaries that they kept. So what happened is those personal diaries were traded off. They were then handed down. John was the one who was organizing it and trying to potentially build that. Well, the closest thing we have in relation to that is called the Coptic Christians. These are the ones who kind of take certain books. Well, a lot of those books were destroyed or decided not to be added to the Bible because when it was being consolidated under, excuse me,
they wanted to keep the white
Constantine. When Constantine was bringing the religion together and putting the book together and really, instituting the heavily Christendom as we know it today in the Holy Roman Empire, he needed to stop the Jews and the Christians from fighting. So that's why a lot of the books about Jesus were thrown out, because it teaches a lot of things that he couldn't use to control them, because Jesus was a rebel leader in a way and was during the rebellion of the Jews against the Romans. So the Romans could only marry these two things together by, having him not be a bad guy, not having him be a rebel, have him be someone who points you more towards the listen to the masses, focus on them, not the rebel leader that he was. So that's why we have the Jesus we have, who also at the same token, if you read some more of the few of the books that are out there that were not originally added, you learn more about him. And people who read, obviously I can't remember the version.
King James. When do we get to the part where his hand gets blown off? Then they make him into a robotic cop, and he comes back, and then he fights Red from that '70s show.
Oh, see, I always thought it was the one where he ties in. No, because it's the one where he fights the Kurgan, right? He's a big sword fighter.
No, it's the one where
he lost his friend Ramirez. Where his
parents ship him from Krypton over to Earth, and he meets the Kents, and he grows up.
See, I thought it was the one where he kept traveling amongst his different multiverse timelines. It was murdering all the ones that were like him, gathering their power and becoming the one, essentially.
Maybe we should just call it and say Mel Gibson is the one that got it right.
Pretty much. Mel nailed it.
Mel nailed it. Not
A
everybody.
guy you'd love to work with, but not go drinking with. Or if you go drinking, just one.
I don't know that I'd like to work with him anymore. He's probably a crackpot now.
That's why, you know
damaged
me,
it.
I love the crackpots. I want to hear that story. I want to hear the old man shaking his fist at the sky, because I laugh at that.
You see, you tolerate. I don't know what it is about you, and it's not a bad thing. Like I'm not picking on you. There is this thing that you have though. You're a very smart, bright guy. You know a lot. But you love to tolerate stupidity.
I entertain the idea that
You're
everyone
entertaining yourself with that.
I entertain the idea that everyone has absolute freedom and are able to do and act under whatever guise, as long as they're not hurting another person. That is my legitimate baseline of every person. So if they screw up, no person is inherently all bad. No person is inherently all good. So take people for what they are and what they say they are, and should see their actions. So sometimes when people get really off the rails, or people are in a very weird state of mind on one topic, but the most of them is a great person, good human being, you kind of have to take the good and the bad there, and in some cases it's listening to the tinfoil hatters with some of the crazy talk and having to go, okay, well, I'm not going to completely destroy you and burst your bubble and tear you down, which I could, but I get nothing out of that. There's no net gain. It's like, why not just let you have your idea? Maybe I'll try to slide in a few things that might slowly put in cracks. I think of the way water, it turns to ice and breaks boulders. That's what I do. I take my time with it, because that's just how you have to do it.
Name one person you've overturned.
Fucking bonker shit.
Name one person you've overturned.
I don't want to do that, man. Nah, that's not cool.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not asking you to actually name names. You don't have to name names, but I
love everyone, and it's kind of the idea of it. It's the love that think of like true people who I believe are actual Christians in the strongest sense of the word, that really care about your God's honest immortal soul, and they really do have concern for that. So when they talk to you and bring up religion, they're not bringing it up in a heavy-handed way. They just truly, genuinely care about you, and they're concerned for you. People who have genuine concern, you know what I mean? That's kind of the way it is for me, is they have such terrible ideas that are so wild and against who they are as a person. They don't understand it because they've been fed it a certain way. So to deprogram requires a great deal of that patience and understanding, and kind of just going with the flow a bit,
See, I have a low tolerance for it. I can't do that shit because it comes down to, I get what you're saying, but first of all, coming at anything because you're a Christian now means nothing to me.
Oh, no, of course. No. And I understand that. Yeah.
Because you're whatever religion means nothing to me. If you're coming at me, I'm a Christian. I've seen what Christians do. Mm-hmm. That may not be you in your heart, but it is you on your skin.
You've aligned yourself with that patch. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you put a patch on, you agree and you're aligned there. Yeah.
I don't need a house to talk to God.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need a house to hear from him.
Right.
I don't need a book to tell me what he wants.
Yep.
I don't need people to save me.
Nope.
Either I'll do that for myself or I won't.
Well, you and I are well learned enough to know that it's our decision anyway. Like, if we're going to come at it from that angle, when it comes to the actual Bible and understanding the religion and knowing the rules of the game, we get it. So,
but I think where I come from is I've met a lot of Christians in my life, and I'll use them as the example, but it goes across the board. It's religion in a whole.
Yes.
I've met enough in my life where I see what you're saying. Look at the person as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
Look at their actions. And my problem is their Christian actions seem just fine when they're at church. But then they don't align themselves. So when you come to me, and not you, somebody comes to me and they want to save my soul because this is what they believe. Stop beating your wife.
Yeah. Oh, no, 100%.
Or at the very least, don't cheat on her.
That's the biggest thing. That's why there's such hypocrisy. The whole no one's all good, no one's all bad.
I'm not even judging you for that. I'm not saying I think you're a piece of shit because you do that. I may not hang out with you. I may not really. That's just me. My issue is You're trying to save my soul for not being religious.
Yeah.
While doing your bullshit and thinking that you're safe because you're religious.
Yeah.
And that's where it and that's blanket. There is not one Christian I've ever met with unless they've had a really good head on their shoulders and they look at it and most of the times they say, I don't know, to all those plot points I was talking about that are missing.
Right.
And I can accept that. I go, I don't know, fine. You want to have faith. I get that. I have faith. I'm spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not religious. There's a difference. But if the religion steps in and the religion seems to overtake and say, you got to be this, you got to do that, you got to act in this way, you got to do that. And it's just like, oh, yeah, how were you doing at the bar the other night?
Oh, well, I mean, that's been the story for so long. That is 100% the hypocrisy of man. That is what we are, and that's the ridiculousness of it. How many people they daily get on the news, get on our televisions, get on our radios, get on the internet, and they say something knowing full well they live a different life than what they're trying to preach or send out as a message, you know? So,
Right.
Of course, I mean, that's tale as old as time, buddy. I completely agree. So that's why it's more like if I can just hopefully help someone gain a little more knowledge, I'm not going to change their point of view, but if I can help someone gain a little more knowledge through every interaction, then that's good. That's my good I do for the world, for my society. You know, I can't do much, but I can give back.
And I think that's admirable. I really do.
And provide a future leader for the revolution in my daughter, who will absolutely be a general.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's hopefully by that point there just need to be a general.
I mean, I would love that, but there's reality, and then there's my tinfoil hat, and there's my crazy.
I know, and I'm just holding on to hope here. I'm just praying.
Everyone's got to hold on hope. It's the last thing that's holding me.
That's true. Rebellions are built on hope. I don't know if you knew that. It's true though. They said it in a book or something.
What have I sacrificed? I've everything.
Yeah,
that's still, man. That is one of the coolest freaking speeches. Mm-hmm. There's so many great speeches in Andor
because they're real and it's legit, and I think they land even more so now.
Oh, every year that show hits more. Like I'm getting ready for another rewatch. Like I'm kind of going through, like we've discussed certain things that I'm retiring, certain ones that maybe I haven't seen in a while. Like I'm going to do Mr. Roberts one more time. That's one of my favorite classic movies. And I haven't done a good classical movie run since I did a couple Casablanca, actually, like I think 2 months ago, because you need that every once in a while. So,
hey, dude, I try to watch as many classics as I can. You know me.
I love them, man. The Big Sleep was another one, but it's classic time. I'm feeling that. I've done a lot of medical dramas. I think I'm ready to move past that now for a minute.
Honestly, what I've been doing is going through and watching a lot of stuff either I haven't seen in a very long time or I've never seen.
Okay.
And it's just been kind of going through the guide by year. Like if I'll pick a genre, see what's on there, and by year, and I'll usually start early and work my way. I've been in the 70s a lot lately, but kind of kicking into the 50s. And I watched Day of the Ursa still the other day, 13 Ghosts. Nice. But I'm watching a lot of gritty thrillers and crime dramas from the 70s. And like, it's just been nice to be able to kind of like touch down on different things throughout the years, especially stuff I haven't seen. I'm trying to make 10,000. I'm trying to make 10,000 by the end of this year. I don't think that's going to happen.
I believe in you, man. I think you're going to hit a run.
Well, here's the problem. So I am at 266 movies for the year so far.
Okay.
That I've watched personally. And that's not just new movies. That's everything. Like I keep a running log on Letterboxd. So if I go, I'm never going to do it. I'm at 94.76. I would have to watch 524 movies by the end of the year.
Well, you can't do anything with that attitude.
I guess that's true. Shut up.
You just have to believe in yourself, man.
I believe in myself, but that's a lot of movies.
That is a lot of movies. I think you can do it. Here's the thing. You could do that, but you're just saying all movies, right? New everything.
Well, no. So only movies I haven't seen. So like I've seen 9476. I've seen 9,476 movies.
So
now
movies
there may be more
seen.
in there. I have not gone through here and put like TV movies because I can't remember all the names.
You can do it. Well, the one that you loved was Mother May I Sleep with Danger. Don't forget about that one.
You're not wrong, and I'm looking it up now. I know I've seen that one.
Oh yes, I'm gonna tell you. Hit that Lifetime run, brother. Did you ever see it in
I'm talking like ABC and like CBS midnight movies.
Yes.
Remember Tank? Ooh, I wonder if I put that on there. Tank with who was it? It was Maverick. James Garner. Where his son gets locked up in the jail and he like is in the army.
And he pulls the tank out. Yep.
Tank. There it is.
What was the
I haven't seen.
You put in Convoy, right?
Convoy's always a Convoy. I go to, like, what's her name? Sucks. I can't think of her. Shoot, dated.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
from Love Story and such. Ally McGraw, I think her name was. Beautiful woman, but she sucked as an actor.
She was not great.
She was getting shoved down our throats too. And she was with McQueen too for a while until he died, I think.
I think she was the last one with him.
But she was in Convoy, and she's the most grating, annoying thing about that movie. I just want to watch. Thank God for Chuck Norris. All right, I'm going all over the place. I need to calm down a little bit. All right, I need to bring this back. I love just for anybody who may be watching or listening is new to the show. I love trucker movies from the 70s and 80s. I am unapologetic about it. I watch Smokey and the Bandit at least once a year, and that is it's a stretch to say once. I've already seen it twice this year. So,
have you watched Gator?
Not yet. I think I'm going to go White Lightning and Gator at some point.
Okay.
Because they're actually, he plays the same character. He plays Gator in both of those. I do want to get on a kick because I do like car movies too. But I want to get on the Moonshine kick. Like, no, I love Cannonball Run, but I want to get on the Mitchum movie where he plays the real life bootlegger.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, I forgot about that one. That's a fun one.
Think of it. I need to watch that one. I want to, I just watched during Black History Month. I watched Richard Pryor's. Was Willie Scott? I can't remember. He was the first black driver in NASCAR.
Okay.
I can't think of the name of the movie. It's very good though. He did a good job in that.
Holy cow! Sorry, I just did a Robert Mitchum check. Do you know where he was born?
Is it my city? No, he's from the South.
Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Of course he is. Yes,
we got Mitchum, baby.
You do have Mitchum. That's a good pull too.
That's a huge pull, buddy. We got to put together a list of our top people from our state. We have to do that as a
Nicholson, DeVito, Cruz, Willis.
You got nothing. I need to
what
do some
research about?
I do some research on this. You can't be jumping the gun just because you've got the top four.
I'm doing this now. Famous celebrities from Jersey. Oh God, it's going to be the fucking idiots that aren't actually from Jersey. You look up celebrities from Connecticut, and we'll compare and contrast.
Yep. We're going to have some good ones here.
Oh, Meryl Streep, born in Summit, New Jersey.
All right. I got Meg Ryan, dog.
Over Meryl Streep?
Oh, you know what? You've got Meryl Streep. Hold on. With Meryl Streep, I have Katharine Hepburn.
Nicholson.
Paul Giamatti.
Danny DeVito.
Lisa Lampanelli.
John Travolta.
Hold on. This is ridiculous.
Oh. I'm so excited for my list.
Oh, wow. This is all right. Keep going. Who else you got?
Paul Rudd.
Glenn Close.
That's a good one. Zoe Saldana, which honestly, like one of the most beautiful women in the world. So
she really is. Yeah. Zoe Saldana is without a question one of the most gorgeous and amazing women who's so bankable. She's in every major franchise. You know who someone who's not is MTV VJ Carrie Verr.
You know who is? Whitney Houston.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, Whitney Houston. Well, we've got Brian Dennehy.
To no shock, we have James Gandolfini.
We have Dylan McDermott.
We have Kirsten Dunst.
Ooh, wow, that's actually a big win for me. Love Kirsten Dunst. But we also have famous actor and not a shock at all, Justin Long.
Oh, that makes sense actually. He reminds me of you.
Right?
So like maybe it's a Connecticut thing. Like it's not a bad thing. I like Justin Long a lot. All right, Peter Dinklage.
Dinklage is strong. We have Richard Belzer.
I like Richard Belzer.
I love Richard Belzer.
Queen Latifah.
That's strong. I see you're the Queen Latifah, and I have a singer myself, Mr. Michael Bolton. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Michael Bolton.
Okay. Yeah. First of all, I said Whitney Houston. Secondly, Sinatra.
Michael Bolton. Mick. That's Michael Bolton.
Bolton took that one, I guess.
Michael Bolton has solidified my love for him even more at being a man of Connecticut. A true New England blood.
Oh my God. Dude, they called Frank Sinatra old blue eyes. You know what they used to call Michael Bolton?
What?
Plagiarist. So
old huge dick is what I refer to. I'm pretty sure that's what I used to hear him called. The circles I ran in.
Oh my God. The other guy is not Kenny G. Right. I used to call him.
The guy who looks like but is not, in fact. Oh, and he's from New Haven, so that's not a terrible place.
Yeah, probably he owns a plethora of pink shorts.
You know,
salmon colored shorts.
A true Connecticutian he is. Ooh, okay. You know who else we have, bro? We got John Ratzenberger.
I have Martha Stewart. She's actually from the same city I'm from.
Damn it, really? Stewart's from Jersey?
Yep.
Could have sworn Connecticut on that one. Oh, that's why she went all Connecticut. Because she was like, she was needed to get so far away from
I didn't say they had to stay.
Yeah. Oh, Mark McGrath of Sugar Ray.
I have Halsey. Halsey's from Edison.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I like
that's
Halsey
strong.
too.
Yeah, man. Go Halsey. She's dope. She's got great music.
I mean,
man.
Springsteen and Bon Jovi, we have them. I mean,
they're all right.
Get the fuck out. Dude, you said Michael Bolton. Don't ever say that to me again. Over Bon Jovi and Bruce Springsteen, the boss.
When a man loves a woman, I now understand because of Michael Bolton's words to me.
Clearly,
taken by Percy Sledge, which may have been a better version, but Michael Bolton is the one who told me.
Listen, the tougher than the rest, that's going to get you laid quicker than Michael Bolton. That's how it works. And you're going to be in your church just playing that too.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, Ted Knight, the actor Ted Knight is from Connecticut. That really makes sense.
That does make sense. I mean, no wonder he went to play a judge. We have Ice-T.
That's good.
It's not bad.
That's good. We have Nathan Hale, the American hero who said, "Give me liberty or give me death."
We have a shit ton of schools named Nathan Hale. Does that count? Did he do a lot of fighting in Jersey?
Us, baby. From us. Oh. Alfred Newman, the famous. Oh, sorry.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, that's pretty good. He's pretty great. I love Shaq.
Jonas
Alfred Newman,
brothers.
the film composer.
Nice.
Yeah. Very fitting for our show.
All three Jonas brothers.
Yeah, okay. Screw that. Will, the famous actor from Boy Meets World, Will Friedle.
Oh, fuck. Samuel Alito's from Jersey.
Oh, yeah. Good luck. Congratulations. You did that.
It's my fault. Oh, no. Shit, we have a lot of people from Jersey. I just looked up the Wikipedia. John Amos is from Jersey?
Who?
John Amos.
Dude, that's not fair. He's one of the best, man.
Oh, John Amos.
Dang.
Buzz Aldrin's from Jersey.
Really?
So, like, fuck you, Ohio. I know you got a lot of astronauts, but we got Buzz Aldrin, dude. That wanted to punch the moon. Like,
fuck you, Ohio.
Get out of here, moon. I walked on your face.
This is my world.
Oh, I win. Abbott and Costello. They're from Jersey.
Yeah.
What's the shoulder shrug? You can't shoulder
No,
shrug.
I'm shoulder shrugging because I have no defense to that. There's nothing else. You win.
You got to go to Wikipedia's. The Wikipedia says everything.
The Wikipedia.
The Wikipedia says the full names. Like it says Beetlejuice. Oh, Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern show. That makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Count Basie. Yep. Count Basie's from Jersey.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, we have Kevin Bacon.
Oh fuck yeah, you do have Kevin Bacon.
That's a big one.
Which is ironic because he was in the first Friday the 13th, which filmed in New Jersey. But in the second Friday the 13th, the one he's definitely not in, that filmed in Connecticut.
See? So it's the tie into Connecticut, which is how we work. The Jersey-Connecticut connection. That's what we are. We are Kevin Bacon's spirit animals.
We're like the ones that are like, get out of here in New York City. We love you, but we're building a big bridge right over you.
Yep, we got other options, bud.
Got to get to Connecticut to Jersey real fast.
Ooh, John Billingsley, who played Dr. Phlox in
I like him.
Enterprise. Yep.
Weirdly enough, I was thinking about that movie. What was it? The Man from Earth.
Yeah, it's the man who came from Earth. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the one where like you find out that guy's been alive for so long, and they even thought he was Jesus. When we were talking about it, I was like thinking about that. So John Billingsley's a good pull. Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. What a weird one.
I don't know who's winning right now.
Wait,
I think Grandizer's watching. Grandizer, if you're watching, tell us which one's winning.
Yeah, right. I have Linda Blair.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh man,
right.
Also fits within the old possession thing. Like you're gonna get possessed when you buy a church.
Ooh, Michael Ian Black,
Zach Braff, and Lauryn Hill. I forgot Zach Braff and Lauryn Hill went to Scott High School together.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid one. Ooh, buddy, I've got one.
Oh no,
I've got one. I got a Trump. I got a Trump card because you had. All right, so I'll say Abbott Costello is a big Trump card, and honestly, Zoe Saldana, Whitney Houston for me are also way up there. But I've got Ernest Borgnine.
That's a good one,
right?
That's a good one.
Love Ernest Borgnine, man. China Corsair, Theater Eternity, The Wild Bunch, Marty, McHale's Navy, Airwolf. I love him in Airwolf because he was just an angry old man.
We have Aaron Burr.
Of course you do. Of freaking course you do.
Of course, one of the most hated men in history is from New Jersey.
Gosh.
Oh, let's keep going. I can't end on that one.
I've got Jesse Bradford. He was in the
I know Jesse Bradford.
One of my all-time favorite movies. He was in Bring It On.
Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That was like Lenny's favorite actor. He loved Jesse Bradford movies. Yeah.
That's awesome. He's a good dude.
He was directed by Frakes in Cockstoppers.
Yes, he was. Absolutely. Which is another great one. Ooh, we have Alexander Breckenridge.
Oh, Escape
She
from
did
New
Orange
York,
County, Vampire Clan, Dark.
Okay.
Zipper,
I like her. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. We have on that note, Cheryl Chase. She played Angela Pickles on Rugrats.
Oh, really? That's cool.
It's kind of a cool little one.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool one. Oh,
fuck you, Chris Christie. Get off my list.
Here's a kind of cool one from Bristol, Connecticut. We have Gary Berghoff, also known as Radar in MASH.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
I like him.
I love that. Love that.
We have. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Kellyanne Conway.
Oh, buddy. That's a couple negative points.
That's like that knocks back a few.
Yeah, that goes backwards quite a bit.
That was
we have Art Carney.
Oh my god. What's his name? From The Honeymooners.
Yeah. Firestarter, Muppets Take Manhattan, House Calls, Last Action Hero. He did a lot, man.
Got it back. Glenn Danzig.
No. Glenn Danzig does not win you because of one good album with the Misfits and one great album.
And Joe Dante. Fine. Glenn Danzig and Joe Dante.
That doesn't beat. Okay, fine. You know who tops Glenn Danzig?
Who?
Brooke Burke. Holler.
We got Betty Davis.
Who?
Betty Davis. Brett Davis. Never mind.
Oh no,
I felt like that was off. I'm glad I looked.
Oh my God. I've got one that's going to blow your mind.
Oh no. What?
Marilyn Chambers from Marilyn Chambers Presents Movies.
Fucking jerk. We got Joe
dude.
Pesci. Joe
Yeah, you
Pesci's
do have Pesci. Yep.
And he started the 4 seasons, so Frankie Valli too.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty impressive. Yeah, that's fair.
Ernest Dickerson, nice. I fucking love Ernest Dickerson.
Hey,
John
we've got Bob Crane, which is a mixed bag.
Dude, I almost said Joe DiMaggio, but it's John DiMaggio, the voice of Bender on Futurama, which I still think is a good pull. I think that's a good one.
It's a good pull. That's my Bob Crane. I think is a good pull.
It's not a Joe DiMaggio, but
nah, it's not that big. Oh, I've got one that's knocking out of the park. You ready? We've got Miss Jane Curtin.
I like Jane Curtin, but it fits. That fits so well,
right? And Paul Dano.
That fits too. Like if you think about the actors that I'm saying, and you think about the actors you're saying and where they're from, like there's some prim and proper ones coming from you, but the rest of mine are like you'd hang out with them.
Yeah,
like you hang out with all of them.
Paul Dano went to New Canaan from New York, and so yeah, he's a.
I don't think I have anybody good anymore.
Oh, Dana Delaney, what is up, girl?
Ugh, one of those Alexes, those blonde chicks that are running around are from Jersey.
Oh yeah,
unfortunately.
Oh, we got Jenna Dewan.
Oh, Greg Evigan, the star of My Two Dads.
Oh, I love My Two Dads. Okay, so talking about weird places to live. Remember their condo that was like a converted warehouse in Seattle or something? That beautiful, amazing space is what I think of when I look at that church. And being able to give River that kind of cool experience.
You could mural like the white part of the walls. Yep. That'd be cool. Like do different. Oh man, you could do it like 3 Men and a Baby.
Right? Exactly. We could do 3 Men and a Baby murals, but I was also thinking about also just recreating, maybe the Sistine Chapel, but have each character be different. So it's like
there should be cartoon characters.
We could have Deadpool in there. We could have Garfield, Kermit the Frog.
Whose dick is hanging out? Well, that's what we got to find. I'm trying to find like the Farmiga sisters. I don't really have anybody else. Like there's celebrities, but me, I don't like blow on celebrities, so it's
more fun. Michael J. Fox, of course.
No, well,
you can't have him.
No. He's Canadian.
No. Sorry, no.
He came from the Canada.
Correct.
Oh, yep. Michael Giacchino he does the music for fucking everything.
He's in Jersey? Well, he did an amazing Star Trek. His Star Trek is so good, dude.
He's from Edgewater Park too.
And Paul Giamatti's another New Haven kid.
He wishes. From Paul Giamatti. I love Paul Giamatti for some reason. He always shows up. I don't know why I want to keep on this, but I feel like I haven't landed. Although it's Jack Nicholson.
You've gotten some big ones. You've nailed it. And plus the fun side ones are great. It's just so interesting to see where everyone's from,
Ed Harris.
Oh, you have that's not even fair, dude.
It's super fair. It's awesome.
Freaking Ed Harris. Hey, we've got Eric LaSalle from ER.
I like Eric LaSalle. I like Eric LaSalle. Years. That was a good one.
Ugh.
And anybody who's listening to this podcast and is like, what are you guys doing? You're just naming names. You're goddamn right we are.
We're looking to find people.
Dooley Hill.
Oh, I love Dooley Hill. Yeah.
And he lived in the town that I went to school in.
Nice.
My high school.
Actually, I mean, and of course, there's one of our winners. We have Seth MacFarlane, bro. He's from Kent.
He's a genius too.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
I don't know if we have any geniuses in them.
Kent was actually one of the small towns in my school district.
Nice. Well, I mean, I didn't meet Dooley.
No, I didn't meet
him. Nobody wanted to meet me.
They lived in our place around the thing.
When I was like, hey, I want to be in the industry, they were like, nah.
Matt, we have Gretchen Mol. How about that?
I like her. I liked her in what was that card movie, Rounders?
Yes. Rounders was, oh God, I haven't watched that in so long. Now I have to rewatch Rounders. That's one that I thought I'd retired, and now I'm like, no, I like it too much. I enjoy Rounders.
Mark Kelly and Scott Kelly.
Who?
The astronauts and the
Oh,
senator.
really? Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
I mean, if you have an astronaut at the end of your name, I'm impressed. There will never be a time in my life, unless like Star Trek happens in my lifetime, which, let's be real. But like,
we would love that. But
yeah, if Star Trek doesn't happen in my lifetime, I'm just going to be impressed with astronauts my entire life.
Yeah.
Like it's a hell of a feat.
No, absolutely.
Ernie Kovacs.
Nice. Oh, hey, Nolan North from Connecticut, from New Haven, Connecticut.
Isn't he fucking, what's his name?
He's the voice in Uncharted.
Yes.
Yeah.
There it is. Frank Langella.
Really? You have Frank Langella? Yeah, no, but I've
heard
heard
born in Bayonne. Casey, lock in and look at me. If you told me before I read this list that Frank Langella is from anywhere in the United States, I wouldn't have believed you. Just because the way he carries himself.
The way he speaks. Yeah. He's got a big voice.
So to learn that he's not only Casey, not only is he from the U.S., is he a citizen, but he's from Bayonne, New Jersey, which is like, I could have thrown rocks. I did throw rocks at Bayonne from Jersey City. That's how close it is.
Amazing.
So, and you know who else is from Bayonne?
Who's that?
The fucking guy who wrote Games of Thrones.
Really?
Yeah, George R.R. Martin.
Yeah.
Him. And also Nathan Lane is from Jersey City.
Man, see, you've got so many good ones there. So, like, those are all slam dunks because I'm following up with Bijou Phillips.
That's fair.
From Greenwich. And then Jacob Pitts, who was, did Eurotrip. He was also the guy who was like, I didn't park my car here. I loved him. He was wonderful. Also great in Across the Universe. Gosh, he did a lot of Justified. He's amazing in. Yeah.
Allie Larder is from here.
Wow, of course she is. I believe that. I don't know why that just immediately, it's like, yeah, absolutely.
You were so mad at that too. Where's she from?
That's another one.
She's from Cherry Hill too. Oh wow, that's cool.
Wow.
Fucking Cherry Hill, the place where there's a White Castle from Harold and Kumar, even though there's 7,000 White Castles that they pass to get there. Whatever.
Okay, I just found the most incredible piece of information I may ever find in my life. Are you ready for this?
I am.
I was born in a very obscure place.
I know.
Do you know where I was born?
Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, you can say it.
Wasn't it like Farmville or some shit?
No, so I was Scott Air Force Base.
Oh, right. I thought. Wait, I meant the town you were
in Illinois. So Scott Air Force.
You were born in Illinois?
Yes, that's where I was born.
Sorry, I'm playing catch up now.
Yep, I get it. Do you know who else was born on Scott Air Force Base in Illinois?
Me?
Peter Sarsgaard.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
He is one of the Skarsgård brothers, right?
One of the Sarsgaards, man.
Yeah, he's like he's all right. They're all very talented.
He's the one who's married Maggie Gyllenhaal.
All very talented, but he's like the most talented, I think.
I can see that.
That's pretty rad. That is very rad, actually. Jerry Lewis.
Nice.
That's a big one. And that's Judith Light. We all know she was the boss. Angela, Mona, Samantha, Jonathan.
Mona, Samantha.
Oh man, Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta's strong. That's a good one.
Oh,
I love Liotta, man. He's that. I know there's a whole Gone Too Soon, but some people kind of live to that level. He lived what he was going to live after the way he lived. You know what I mean?
He's the fucking guy, dude.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's just you learn some lessons. You should learn some lessons.
Dude, we might not want to quit because there's so many more names.
No. Look, I'm going to say one more because I only have one more, and then I'm done for this portion of the show, which was a joy. Because you clearly win. You have the numbers. I concede that you have the victory. New Jersey has managed to produce some delightful people who never returned. So
I'm not going to argue that point.
Just saying.
Some of them return. Oh, Roy Scheider. Nice.
But are you ready for my finale?
I am. I'm going to shut up, and I only want to hear your finale.
Born March 8th, 1977, in the quaint town of Cheshire, Connecticut, we have the one, the only, the great, and the late James Van Der Beek.
All right, let's end on that one. That's a good one. Although there's so many more names, though.
You have so many, so it's almost not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to sit here listing names, and at some point, it's like, are we just doing roll call? Like,
no. See, here's the problem, though, Casey. There's so many. It's kind of scaring me how many famous people came from Jersey, and it's like I can't even get like 4 people to listen to this podcast.
It's gonna happen, buddy. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, by Halloween night when we take off, and I'm like, all right,
that's what's gonna happen.
Retirement. I'm gonna pee now and then not come back. Oh, all right, I'm getting out of there. I got a joke for you.
You have jokes? Well, that is part of what we're doing. And I do love jokes.
Hey, Casey.
Hey, Mick.
I used to play the piano by ear.
Yeah?
Now I use my hands.
That's impressive because that means you had to smash your head against it. Hey, why do chicken coops have 2 doors?
Why?
Because if they had 4 doors, they'd be chicken sedans.
Fuck. That's such a good one. All right. Parallel
Like the what? The flip? I'm sorry, one more time?
I'm gonna go with a different one that's easier to read. Illiterates say what?
Meow.
Illiterates spell what? LQRTI.
Awesome. RTL.
Oh, I invented a new word.
Oh, did you?
It's called plagiarism.
I love it.
Thank you.
Well, that's the cool part is you can invent new words because Noah Webster did, and he got away with it for years. So really, we should be able to create words too. Another Connecticut guy. Hey, what did the zebra say when the time he ever saw a piano? Dad?
I'm trying. Fuck you. What do you call a can opener that doesn't work?
What?
A can't opener.
Well, because it doesn't believe in itself.
Listen.
It needs to be
Don't
motivated.
Improve my jokes. Don't improve. That was part of the deal. Can't improve my jokes.
What did the duck say when she bought a lipstick?
What?
Put it on my bill.
I used to hate facial hair, but after a while it grew on me.
It takes time.
Stop trying to land my fucking jokes, you jerk. I know what you're doing. You're going to lose your church.
What do you call a bear without any teeth?
What?
A gummy bear.
What do you call a cow with no legs?
What?
Ground beef. Yeah, there it is. Got him.
That's really good. Oh, hey, honey, why did the bee get married?
Why?
Because it found its honey.
Oh, son of a bitch. I used to be a banker, but I lost interest.
That will happen. What do you call birds who stick together?
What?
Velcros.
I don't get it.
Like Velcro? Like,
I know what Velcro is.
Right.
Is there a bird called a Velcro?
No, but there are crows.
Oh.
That made the joke so much better.
You know what you should have done was should have been like Velcros with a W. That's how you have to end it every time. It's just be so obvious and just be like Velcros with a W.
With a W.
And if somebody doesn't get it, that's when you're like, aha, douche.
Huzzah to you, silly moron.
You know, I know only 25 letters, and I don't know why.
It became Tell Me Why. And just immediately the Backstreet Boys bursted out.
Tell me
What kind of dogs love car races?
Pugs?
Lap dogs.
Lap dogs. That makes sense. I don't know why I thought. Okay, here we go. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Atch.
Atch who?
Bless you.
Hilarious. Why did the crab refuse to donate to charity?
I don't know why.
He's shellfish.
Oh, I hate you. I once got into a fight with a broken elevator. It took it to another level.
That's really good. Oh, did you hear the rumor about butter? Never mind. I shouldn't spread it.
I accidentally swallowed some food coloring. Doctor says I'm okay. But I feel I've died a little inside.
That's really good. Really good.
Oh, my God. We better get to our top 5 because we're losing listeners.
What do bees do if they need a ride?
What?
They wait at the buzz stop.
That's a good one.
All right.
I was going to tell you a time traveling joke, but you guys didn't like it.
I remember it because I have foresight.
Fuck you. Stop adding to the jokes. You're making them funny, and I'm not, and I don't like it. My ego cannot handle this.
Oh my gosh. Well, we do have an exciting top 5 for you.
We do, actually. It's our top 5. This is a good one, Casey. And I don't know if I did it right.
Okay.
But it's our top 5 unfunny characters.
Yes.
All right.
So
I'll go first.
I kind of took this as the characters that there's 2 ways I took this. Number 1, characters that were meant to be funny or amusing in some way, and they failed miserably. It was a flop. The other one is characters who think they're funny, but even in the real world, they're awful at it. They're not funny.
I took this as characters that are in movies that were so awfully written that they're boring as fuck.
Yep. Very much so with that.
All right. So number 5 on our top 5 unfunny characters from movies. I have Bella Swan from the Twilight movies.
That's actually really good because, she's supposed to be a little wittier or a little faster and quippier and amusing, and she didn't translate. Is
that the way she is in the books? Because that is not what I got.
It is meant to be. It is meant to be a little more sassy and a little more kind of witty and quippy because she is intelligent, and it just doesn't translate. It doesn't come across.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that vampire should have left that girl alone. She was too sad.
That's what I'm saying. So my number 5 is Mr. Barry Allen, the Flash himself, in the movie The Flash with Ezra Miller. He was meant to be way more amusing and funny, and he just didn't land anything. And he was not my Barry Allen, did a poor job, and unfortunately helped hurt a franchise while also hurting other people.
That's very fair. I did like some of the jokes in that movie, but it may not have been because of him. I have to rewatch, and I don't know
because a lot of Keaton landed. Like a lot of other stuff landed. And there were writing that was done that was okay, but overall, just he wasn't good for me in 2 movies,
Number 4 on my list is Cade Yeager from the Transformers movies, played by Mark Wahlberg. There's a character. Oh my God, dude.
He was rough.
They brought him in, and it was like, hey, you know what the Transformers need? More Mark Wahlberg. And you know what I realized after watching both those movies is that Transformers never needed Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, no, it never required him. Nope.
Dude, I don't know what's going on. That ego and it just shows in everything he's in. But I can like him in some things. Those movies, though, not funny, not fun.
Nope.
Just, he was boring as hell.
He's not great. And that's the problem. It's the Mark Wahlberg has to align with the project. Otherwise, you're just slapping Mark Wahlberg into a movie. It's very much so like what I think. Bogey was more of an actor, but Bogart still spoke pretty much always the same way. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I don't care for him. One of my number 4 is Mayor Larry Vaughn from Jaws.
Oh my God.
Who thinks he's a lot funnier than he is the whole time, making terrible jokes that no one laughs at, being an absolute knucklehead the whole time. Like, I love this character in this because he is just a jerk and he's not funny. And whatever they try to bring him in doesn't work. So,
yeah, that's a good pick. Yeah. He is such an unfunny character. My number 3 is Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid.
Awesome. Very unfunny.
Not just unfunny, just like a dunce. Like, what are we doing here? Like,
he's not charming. He's not smart. He's
hitting on a kid like a weirdo.
Yeah, not great. Not great. My number 3 is, I think, pretty clear. Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars Episode 1.
Oh, come on. Barrel of laughs, Jar Jar?
Yeah, no,
you
not
don't
so
like
much.
Jar Jar? He's still unfunny enough for you?
I aggressively dislike him.
Misa thinks you're funny.
Yeah, not so much.
Some stuff like that. All right. Number 2, they surprise you. It's Chris Pratt in everything that he's in except for Star-Lord and Parks and Rec. Literally every role he's in sucks. I see him pop up. He shows up in a movie now, and I'm like, even Mario, I'm like, you're not the one making this happen, dude. You're supplying a voice.
Yeah, he's just not all that funny. I get it. That's a strong one. My one actually falls in line with that. It's Zach Galifianakis as Alan in The Hangover. Because it went on so long. I enjoy him in the first one.
Funny?
In the first one, he's hilarious, right? But by the time we continue on, he's the most diminishing out of them all.
Yeah, he did.
Everyone around him is funnier. Ed Helms is hilarious. A lot of them are. But by the third movie, I'm just annoyed by him. You know what I mean? It just didn't hit me. The first movie, though, always lands.
Son.
But he is a legitimate character that went on too long, and it hurts the other movies. Or they just didn't need to have those movies.
Yeah. All right, my number 1.
Number 1, baby. Do you have any honorable mentions before we hit our number 1s?
No, I was pretty straight shot on this. These are all characters that are just like, yeah, they're terrible.
That's fair.
Cal from Titanic, the Billy Zane's character.
He's pretty terrible. There's no redeeming quality in that guy at all.
Nope.
Nothing.
Steals a child. He stole a child to steal the mother's seat on a life raft.
Yep.
He let that mother die on that ship and let that little girl never see her parents again. That little girl, oh my God. I'm just thinking of I'm thinking of the implications. You forgot the implications.
You forgot the implications. You dumb bitch.
Oh my God.
All right. So my number 1 is along that same vein. Another guy who tried to tell jokes and wasn't funny, tried to connect with people and couldn't, and didn't generally just know how to give people, human decency or respect. And that is one Mr. Percy Westmore from The Green Mile.
Oh, that guy was a piece of shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Trash.
They kept giving him tries too, like chances, and he just kept screwing up. He was such a hateful human being.
Just at the end of the day, it was always the worst.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
So there we go.
Solid list.
Fun list. I was thinking about I skipped over Ruby Rod and the characters from Your Highness because I love the Your Highness movie. I love everything about it. The 2 main actors are just not funny characters. Nope. What they're doing is funny. The actions of everyone around them is hilarious. They are unfunny in it. It's a weird thing.
It would have been funnier. That movie would have been way funnier if for no reason, no explanation, they just all spoke like they naturally do. Yes. Not old English. The jokes just land better because it's Danny McBride sounding like Danny McBride. Mm-hmm. That movie would have been so much better. Because you have Jane Franco really trying to play it off and just with that shitty grin the whole time and just not able to pull it off. Like, we get it. You guys are high the whole time making a funny movie about medieval times, but stop using that language, man. Yep. It doesn't play. And then against Natalie Portman, who crushes it and flows perfectly and is
looking all like Natalie Portman.
Yeah. You know, I was watching the other day, speaking of funny comedies, Hot Tub Time Machine.
That one's pretty good, man.
Concept that you should never think works. And I think that works. That hits on all cylinders. Mm-hmm. And Sebastian Stan is doing a really funny comedy bit in that as the bad guy.
Well, they all are. They all have a funny thing that guides them, like the Lugal, him staying back in time to start over again. Like,
just changed a few things.
Yeah, exactly. I really enjoyed that movie, and that was one of the more of that time period, of that early aughts, that mid aughts, kind of that continued. That humor isn't something we look back on and go, ooh, problematic. You know,
didn't he have to bang his sister? Wait, I'm trying to remember.
What
he did, didn't he?
Bang his sister, but you're thinking of number 2, I think. Is that what that one is?
Something. No, because he had to save the kid. Clark Duke's character was his kid or something.
I can't remember.
Oh no, he had to watch his sister get banged.
That was it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, it was something like that. I was like, I don't think he banged her though. That was like, this weird. That would have been a stretch too far, man.
That's those Joe Dirt qualities where she's like, do you want me to?
I mean, unless you're into that thing, bro, I ain't here to judge you. You live your life. I wouldn't recommend it.
No. No. First of all, who wants to buy a church? Weird, freaky proclivities happen.
You don't want to buy a church? If that opportunity was not before you wouldn't.
I don't want to buy a church. No, I'll hang out in a church.
Right?
I will carve myself a little space of prayer in your church, but I don't want to live there where the monsters are.
There's not monsters, man. It's consecrated land. I get to keep a place that can be like a sanctuary for Highlanders, for immortals. They can come on this. This will be holy ground. It'll be a great place to get, I can rent it out as an Airbnb option. I can rent it out as people who want to do movie shoots. I can rent it out as an OnlyFans shoot space. There's a lot of options here.
You're really hanging on to his OnlyFans.
Absolutely, I am. How else do you think I'm going to meet women at this point in my life? At my age, the car isn't a thing. No one cares about that in this age, in this era. There's very few, and cars aren't my thing. But a church, that's right up my alley of wacky, goofy, quirky stuff to have, as well as with the doors it opens for the people that I can help, the wonderful humans that we get to interact with, and all the cool goth babes who want to come over and hang out. All them goth.
You are not letting that goth thing go. You're going to find
Why would I? It's a gothic building. It's literally everyone who walks in is now existing in a gothic world. We're all goth, baby.
It actually is funny. It's a church that doesn't look, it's in a town that doesn't look like it should be there.
Right. Maybe it was sent there and it's actually a spaceship. And when I get in, they're going to, like, in a couple years down the road, they're going to show up and be like, oh, we were going to return and grab our ship, but you've done a great job with it. Would you like to join us? I can say yes. And then I go travel space.
I just want to ring the fucking bell, dude. I just want to ring the bell. Oh, man.
And fight Venom. See, we get this, bro. I'm telling you.
I like that. That's the one thing you have checked off on fighting evil. It's like, I'm good against Venom now.
And the fog. The bells always prevent. No, the bells just warned him of the fog. No, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, dude, actually, I've been watching this new show. I've only gotten through the first episode, but I kind of dig it. You might like it too. It's called Widow's Bay.
Oh, interesting.
Matthew Rhys stars in it. He's like the town.
Oh, I love Matt Rhys. Okay, yeah, I'm in.
He's like the town's mayor, and Stephen Root's in it too. He plays like the town kook, and it takes place. It's almost has like Midnight Mass vibes. Did you see Midnight Mass?
I did. Yeah, I didn't actually finish Midnight Mass. It's one of those that I still have the last 2 episodes to finish. So,
trust me, rewatch the whole thing and just enjoy. But and then like with this one, it's got a horror type of vibe to it, but it's it's like more lighthearted, kind of kooky, spooky type of vibes. Mm-hmm. And basically, he's the mayor of this town. He's trying to get it to be like the next Martha's Vineyard if he can and stuff like that. But there's like a curse on the town. And like when the fog rolls in and it captures people, it starts killing people. Apparently people who are born on the town cannot leave the island. So like there's all these lore that they're building.
Okay.
And it's so good. It was on Apple TV.
Huh.
So it should be an exciting one. But you made me think of it because we were talking about the church.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Absolutely, I'm gonna write it down right now because me and my Matthew Reese. I want to watch The Americans again. Like, there's something about that 1980s Cold War era Soviet spy movies. The 70s and 80s just had the coolest, man. That was the best part about the 90s. The early 90s is we had the victory movies. It was the we won. It's no longer the ongoing war. It's it's crumbled. And I think that's what makes clearly in the fullness of time. Well, that's the problem. GoldenEye people didn't pay attention. In GoldenEye, they talk about this happening where all the oligarchs and the mafia took over. Now it was the mafia run. The KGB and the mafia got in bed together after the destabilization of the entire economy and started running the country like a freaking criminal organization. And that's what they've done. And that's what's happened. We were told it would happen. James Bond told us that's what would happen.
Dude, when you hear something crazy, I was watching a video on YouTube the other day, and I like to watch a lot of history videos on there and such. A few different people I like, but I was watching one, and they were talking about, remember POW MIA flags and the advocacy groups and everything because of the soldiers that were still there from Vietnam in the 80s.
Vietnam, yep.
Nobody was there. That was all fake.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
Wow.
And the reason it was fake is because the U.S. government was inflating the numbers of captured with the names of dead.
Versus dead. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
So Uncommon Valor, Rambo, all of those were based on that in these advocacy groups, which were based on a real guy who went with his group and found nothing or no trace of that.
Wow.
But it was never mentioned. They still kept perpetuating what was going on.
The story, because it's because then you can get Operation Delta Force and all this stuff like that,
missing in action, all that stuff.
Missing in action. Yeah. I mean, I have to say though, out of all of them, as much as I love Rambo 2, because it's to me the most Rambo, Rambo 3 is great.
I'm coming for you, Murdoch.
Every time.
Favorite line.
Every time.
My favorite line.
The first one's a great movie. It's just I don't like it as much anymore. The story is very old. It's very kind of diminished. The second one is just exactly. The second one is just a fun action movie, but Uncommon Valor is still one of those. It's Patrick Swayze and Gene Hackman in a movie about Vietnam together. It's one of the strangest things to have to try to marry in my brain every time I watch it. It's wonderful.
Oh yeah,
and it's a movie that takes me back to my basement. Because that was one of those movies I saw for the first time when I was like 15, maybe 14 in my basement, watching on my TV. Just like it brings me right back to that moment, looking in through those eyes.
What bothers me about everything you just said is that you think Gene Hackman shouldn't be in a movie with Patrick Swayze. And I'm saying to you, this is a man who retired because he was in Welcome to Mooseport. But somehow after watching Superman 3, which he wasn't in, decided I'm coming back for Superman 4.
Right.
So as much as, and I'm not putting, I think Gene Hackman is one of the greatest actors to ever exist.
Agreed.
Down. He could do, even in all those stupid ass movies, he was great. Like he delivers.
Every time.
But Uncommon Valor, that was like Gene Hackman's like jam. Like in the 80s, he was like, we're gonna get those soldiers out of there, and it's like, well, little did he know.
Yeah, he's right. That was right up his alley, and he's 100% that guy. So I do appreciate that. It's Gene Hackman. It's Uncommon Valor. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, it doesn't shock me that the Palmia movement was once again something co-opted by the government to then just perpetuate lies. And
well, I don't want to say that advocacy group was a part of it.
No. I'm just saying. But the news stories that are reported that are owned by companies that are leaning one way or the other politically, so that way they bend the story that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's not the group, it's the way the message comes across to the common people, which now is ruled by a couple billionaires again. Hooray! William Randolph Hearst all over again.
And listen, if somebody was there in the 80s and you want to tell me I'm wrong, I'm happy to listen.
Mm-hmm. School me, man. School me. If you can teach me, teach me. I'm open. I want to listen. I want to learn.
But you got to have been there. Other than that, I'm not listening to you.
Yeah. No, firsthand experience preferred. If it's please.
It's just But when I heard that though, like kind of blows your mind because like the POW MIA flags are everywhere. Those movies, like I was really scared. I was like, "There's soldiers still there. We got to go get them." Like I always had hoped they went and got them. So to hear that, it was kind of a mind blowing. Like, all right, Casey, I think I need to have a moment with you,
please.
Yeah, you're a smart guy. You might be able to help me out
sometimes,
even if it's just an ear. Even if it's just your Christian ear with your church. I'm not a goth, but lock in for a few. I may not be a goth, but I have an OnlyFans.
Well, we're halfway there.
Hey, I'm renting out for the weekend. Not what I expected. Oh, don't worry.
Surprise.
I was talking to my in-laws the other day. It was a nice conversation, so nothing against them. But like, I just realized in talking to them, because they're of like the boomer generation. I'm an older millennial. I think we're both older millennials.
We are, yeah. Elder millennials, please.
Elder millennials, yes.
Elder.
Take it. So like, and older millennials, from what I understand, are zennials, as they call it. Elder millennials, we're saying. From what I understand, is like that time frame where it's like we got literally both worlds.
Yeah,
like we got like the Gen
100%.
X upbringing with like, but the boom of technology and everything else that kind of came in.
Yep.
So the reason I'm saying all this is because listening to my in-laws talk and like talk about America and not just America, you know, what's going on in it and stuff, but like what they think of it. And like I'm sitting there and I'm listening to it. I'm not there anymore. Like I bought into rah rah sis boom bah America. I just didn't realize you had to be a piece of shit racist while you were doing it. I didn't do that part, I guess. So like whenever people are talking now, and it's a generational thing, or if I'm online and I'm talking to somebody and it's that I'm like, I don't know if it's a millennials feel this way. I don't know if you feel this way or others, but like I'm done listening to Gen X and boomers. I'm like, my whole life you sold me on this.
Yeah.
This is what it is. And now I'm like, all of it was bullshit and for your gain.
Well, no, I think there's that part of it, but then there's also that we were raised by that. We were raised in that ideal. And when they all turned on those ideals and go to the other way, I immediately start to throw that back in the face going, well, you're the one who taught me about conservation, about respect, about nature, about considering and giving respect to all people, not, you know, withstanding of the color of their skin, the job they do. All people deserve decency, respect, the chance to pursue life, liberty, and happiness. So to see people who are just full of shit on that, that's it. No longer why when you say you're done listening, that's where I continue to impart that, where it's like, no, these are the basic tenets. Like people who think they're outlaws and fly Confederate flags, but then they actually are bootlickers. It's like, you're not an outlaw. You know what I'm saying? Like what are you doing?
Don't tread on me unless you're my daddy.
Oh, Johnny Cash would be in the MAGA movement. No, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't. Have you ever listened to a fucking interview?
Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, everybody. They try to be like, oh, well, those were just the liberal ones. No, that's what outlaws are.
I'm sorry, you're not listening to Dolly and Reba. Right? They're talking, they're speaking out, and they're sitting there, and they are as high as it gets in the country world.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but living outside the law, that was an outlaw. That was where NASCAR comes from. Moonshining, a sport, was created because of country hillbilly folk who wanted to sell booze. Like, let's be very clear here that is not what is happening. So people who that's called co-opting. They're taking things from different areas, trying to just use what's around to make people feel more at peace with the silent takeover of craziness that's happening and rights being stripped away. So yeah, really exciting stuff. I don't want to get any further into this because I'm fired up now, and I don't want to be fired up about it.
I love being fired up when we're on the show. No. I don't get. I'm going to say this though. So I go to pick up Jack at school the other day.
Yeah.
What's parked in the parking lot? The Charger. Baby.
Optimus Prime.
No, that would have been cooler. But the General Lee.
That's awesome, dude.
So I go and I'm like, that's General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard. We're looking at it. And he goes, what is that flag on top? And I was like, oh, you ever see like a second place ribbon?
It's a lot like that.
But before we get going though, and we've been
hey Grandizer, what's up, buddy?
Grandizer's been here. Yeah, I want to say hey to Grandizer. Speaking of Mick and Casey, what about early 1990s film Dien Bien Phu?
And Ben Phu, buddy.
I've never seen it. I'll check it out.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I forgot about that. It is weird because it's English and French. I enjoyed it because I don't mind those kinds of movies, but it is always interesting to see Vietnam through so many different lenses. So
sweet. I'm in. I'll check it out for sure. Travis is here. What's going on, Travis? Thanks for
what's up, Travis?
And he said First Blood is the only good one for me. Rambo 3 is the most entertaining sequel. I don't know. I get it. To each their own, and I don't hate that answer, but that second one.
Well, the second one. All right. The second one has my favorite ending. The third one has my favorite fight sequence and the preparation. His prep sequence in the third one is great.
Yeah. No, the third one is, listen, the third one's special. That is a special.
But they just, everything is, the volume is turned up to 11 for number 3. They just
everyone it's turned up to 11. Because remember the fourth one, he pulls off a 50 cal at a guy when he's standing right there.
That's right. The 50 cal that just firing down the hill.
Oh my
going all
God.
Stallone. Oh,
dude. Granddad said it would make sense that they're POWs in Vietnam War. The amounts to have been taken in the Korean War is sad, especially when the Chinese overran positions. Yeah.
That was rough. That was rough, man.
Again, I'll check out that movie. There's a reason there is a genre called outlaw country music,
Right.
which is funny because so many like country stars, I guess now, want to be considered those outlaws, but they don't understand why those guys were called the outlaws. Because they, like you said, Casey, you put it perfectly, but they were so different in their thinking. They didn't think traditionally like all this bullshit. They weren't racist assholes.
Right.
One of the best outlaw country songs, Waylon Jennings would Waylon Jennings when he said, "I'm not singing all this Swahili crap." Like We Are the World.
Yep. That was Waylon, man.
Oh,
Would Hank have done it this way? Yep. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's true. Mick, that is interesting. I believe in the mid-70s, North Vietnam had released either one or a couple French soldiers kept from 1954. Which, yeah, I mean, I get it. That makes sense. But, I mean, from what I understand, when it came to Vietnam, it wasn't like that, though.
Well, there were. But remember, the Vietnam War really ended around 1982 was when it was.
Well, what I mean is, like, it wasn't
closed up. And 1982 was, like, the last time there were soldiers passed over, handed off.
Yeah.
So there were still soldiers, but they were accounted for. Kind of like what those movies talk about are.
I'm talking about in those bamboo cages.
Right.
And the
thing is, all those people think that those numbers, obviously, people are just missing because you're right. They didn't want to count them as KIA because they were trying to pad their numbers. So that was the government getting involved and screwing up people's mindset. So people are still, living with this thought that they're still over there and it's worst case scenario. And they're building this up as to what it be because there were POW camps that were awful and terrible things happening. Horrific atrocities and treating people in the worst way possible.
I don't want to minimize the war and what was going on during that. I'm just saying this big push afterwards and all these movies and everything else.
Yes, and all that big push was due to an influential hand trying to make you think something else. All because
it wasn't Jimmy Carter. I know that.
Yeah,
I like Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy's Carter.
And Jimmy owned a peanut farm. He's a simple man, and then Reagan had to come in.
Yeah, because I think the actual Vietnam War was done. I don't remember when, because Tet was like 69, I think.
Well, 75 is like when it's considered done.
Yeah.
But yeah, years that they had a lot to go back and forth.
Because like 56 was like Dien Bien Phu or some crazy shit like that. 62.
Well, it was a 20-year war. A lot of people don't realize Vietnam is like 54 to like 75.
Exactly. And then officially, like I said, with all the transfers of prisoners and everything else. I mean, we were close to like in the 80s.
Well, we didn't do ground invasion until 62.
Yeah.
And that was with the cavalry. We were soldiers that told the story and such. Yeah. And so I love that this movie podcast turned into like, we're going to talk about Vietnam now.
I know. There's a lot of great Vietnam War movies, man.
Yeah, that's true. I don't care. We can even like tag those along the way. But yeah, no, because I remember like a good correlation when we talk about what's going on right now with the attacks is like, yeah, they did that for years. Vietnam. They're doing that for a long time.
And that's kind of the whole thing is that's what we do. It's just it was reported differently for years. So now when the truth comes out and we see what it takes, and history has shown us again and again that this is what happens. Firebombing Tokyo, guys. We killed over 350,000 people. There was no targeted firebombing. We just dropped a bunch of stuff after World War II and just lit the whole place on fire. Okay, schools didn't matter. The seaports. Everyone wants to think we're the good guys. Sure. Do we have a good sight overall? What our dream and hope is for everyone? Absolutely. How do you get there? Through blood and iron and difficulty and murder. There is no pleasant way to get to where we've gotten, especially when you're a war profiteering country. So, and I still rah sis boom bah that shit because humans are awful and we're going to fucking try to kill each other anyway. We lit people on fire and drown them for being witches and heretics for not believing the way we believed. Are you kidding me? It's ridiculous.
And you want to own a church.
Dang straight. Absolutely I do, because I'm going to reinvent it and I'm going to make it even kinder and a gentler, good place for people to come of all walks of life and to just be happy. I learned that you're not alone. Life is hard and crazy right now, and together we can all get through it.
I love it. Thank you, my friend. You got anything else you want to add before we get out of here?
Oh, yeah. No, just, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Love y'all.
And I just want to say thank you guys for watching and listening and hanging out with us. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the support that you're giving. If you guys want to support the channel, we do it through, support from you guys on Patreon if you can. It's down below. There's some perks. We're going to do a $5 and a $10 tier. I'm revamping it right now. But yeah, if you want to join up, there's some perks, but it really helps build out the channel. Guys, I want to say I appreciate, again, the watching, the listening, and all that you've been doing. Make sure to follow us at the Scene Snobs all over social media and on Letterboxd and over on Substack, where we do our writing as well. But guys, the man said it. Take care of yourselves. That's important. And I'm just going to say be kind, rewind, and we'll talk to you next week. Howdy. Oh, wait, that's hello. Pouty. You got to clean the stained glass windows.